Good morning, students. Today we are going to start a new topic, magnetic effect of current. Magnetic effect of current means when current is passed through a conductor, then it starts to behave like a magnet. All of you know magnetic has attractive property. It will attract all the magnetic material placed around it, and it has directive property also. So when current is passed through a conductor or a wire, then it behaves like a magnet. So for that you have to know all the properties related to magnet, and that you have learned earlier also, that it has two poles, north pole and south pole. Like pole repel each other, unlike pole attract each other. It has directive property. It a freely suspended magnet align itself in north-south direction. These things already you have learned in earlier classes. Today we will discuss the magnetic effect of current. Actually, this effect was discovered by the scientist named Oersted. He was the first scientist, and he discovered this property by random experiment. When when he was doing one experiment and current was flowing through a conductor, he felt that some deflection are there in the magnetic material. When he switch off the current, the deflection stops. Again, when he switch on, the deflection occurs in the magnetic material. So he do the experiment, several experiments, and he told that when current is passed through a conductor, it behaves like a magnet. So you can note it down that when current is passed through a conductor, then it starts to behave like a magnet. This effect is known as magnetic effect of current. So now we will start this magnetic effect of current. First, first thing you have to know that if there is magnet, then there must be a magnetic field around it. Means the area around the magnet up to which the magnet can apply force of attraction or repulsion on the magnetic material. If this is the magnet, it will have some area around it. When you bring the magnetic material inside that area, it will apply attractive or repulsive force on that magnet. Generally, magnet apply attractive force, but in different case we will see that sometimes on some substance it will apply repulsive force. So just like magnet, current carrying conductor, when you will bring some magnetic material near it, it will apply force. So there is magnetic field. Now the magnetic field have some strength. Means if you bring the material very close to the magnet, it will apply large force. If the distance of the material is far away, it will apply less force. So there is some strength of the magnetic field, and the strength is not same. So around the magnetic field strength is not same. It varies. So how will you know the magnetic strength? And second, if there is magnet, then you must know the direction of magnetic field also. In which direction the magnetic field is acting. So to know all these things, one concept was given, that is magnetic field lines. To understand the magnetic field properly, you must know the properties of magnetic field line, and if the magnetic field lines picture is given to you, by knowing the property you can easily tell where the magnetic field is stronger and where it is weaker, and what is the direction of magnetic field. So the first property is magnetic field lines starts from north pole and ends at south pole outside the magnet. This you can do by experiment also. For example, this is a magnet, it has two poles, north south. You place one magnetic needle here. You will see it will point like this. Put a point with the pencil. Now, put the magnetic needle here at this point. Put the put the tail of the magnetic needle at this point. So you will see the magnetic needle will point like this. Put the point. Similarly, you go on placing the magnetic field, put the point, you will get point like this. Join the points. These points give you the direction of magnetic field lines. Again, when you put the magnetic needle here, here, you will get the picture like this. Similarly, if you put the magnetic needle here, you will get this point. Put here, get this point and join this. So you can see the magnetic field lines start from north pole and end at south pole. This is the direction, starting from north pole and at south pole outside the magnet. But inside the magnet, it starts from south pole and end at north pole like this. So magnetic field lines start from north pole and end at south pole outside the magnet. And what about inside the magnet? Inside the magnet, field lines, magnetic field lines starts from south pole and end at north pole. So here two pictures must be clear. A question has been asked that outside the magnet what is the direction of magnetic field lines? You have to tell north to south. Inside the magnet, south to north. Second thing, that outside the magnetic field lines are curved. Inside the magnet, magnetic field lines are parallel lines. Remember student, parallel magnetic field lines represent uniform magnetic field. So inside the magnetic field lines are uniform, and outside the magnet it is not uniform. Here. So this is the first property. Second property. Second property is, just now we have drawn the magnetic field lines. I am drawing the same thing. Then we will discuss the second property. This was north pole, this was south pole. Magnetic field lines, the closeness, second property, the closeness of magnetic field lines give the strength of magnetic field at that point. Closeness, magnetic field lines give its strength. You can see student, here just near the pole the magnetic field lines are closer. What does it indicate? It indicates the magnetic field are stronger here. And where the magnetic field lines are far away, what does it indicate? The magnetic field strength is weaker there. Here. So by looking the magnetic field lines, you can tell where is the magnetic field strength stronger and where is the magnetic field strength weaker. Third property. Tangent to the magnetic field lines give the direction of magnetic field at that point. if you want to know the direction of magnetic field at the given point, you have to draw the tangent there. Suppose I want to know the magnetic field direction at this point. So I have to draw a tangent here. At this point, tangent here. At this point, tangent here. So you can see in the curved magnetic field line, the direction of magnetic field changes because the tangent shows the different direction. Clear? So tangent to magnetic field lines gives the magnetic field direction. So if you draw the tangent on the magnetic field lines at a given point, you will get the direction of magnetic field at that point. Clear? So this is the third property. Fourth and the last property is magnetic field lines never intersect each other. Just now we have discussed. Suppose this is one magnetic field line. Draw the tangent. This is the direction of magnetic field. Suppose a second curve intersect at this point. Now, just now we have discussed tangent to a given point on the magnetic field line give the direction of magnetic field. So this is another magnetic field line. If it is intersect here at this point, this is the direction of magnetic field. The tangent gives the direction of magnetic field. So you can see on this curve tangent is in this direction, giving the direction of magnetic field. On this curve tangent is in this direction. So at the same point of intersection, two tangents can be drawn giving two direction of magnetic field, which is not possible. At one point only one direction of magnetic field is possible. So you can write that at the point of intersection of two curves, two tangent can be drawn giving two direction of magnetic field. This is not possible. So fourth point, two magnetic field lines never intersect each other. So they never intersect each other. Note it down. So these are the properties which we must know before starting the magnetic effect of current. So these are the points which we have discussed. Now we will start on discussing the topic magnetic effect of current. So if a straight current carrying conductor is there, so how will you draw the magnetic field lines and what will be the strength and direction? So the scientist named Maxwell has given his rule, right hand thumb rule, to understand how you can draw the magnetic field lines, and after drawing magnetic field lines, what will be the direction and strength. So if you can draw the magnetic field lines, you can understand what is the direction and what is the strength. He told that grasp the current carrying conductor in your right hand such that your thumb points in the direction of current. So this is the current carrying wire, current is going upward. So my thumb is in upward direction. Now grasp it in the palm of right hand. So this curling of finger gives that pattern of magnetic field lines. Clear? So this curling, if you draw the curling, the magnetic field lines is circular and it is like this. Curling. Actually this I have drawn in this board. Actually the magnetic field line is like this. If this is the current carrying wire, magnetic field line is like this in 3 dimensions. It is like this. Clear? So you can see I have drawn the magnetic field lines. Now you can tell the direction and strength. Very easy to say. If I want to know the direction here, draw the tangent. If I want to know the direction here, draw the tangent. We have got the magnetic field lines, field direction by drawing the tangent on magnetic field. At this point, this is the direction. So tangent gives the direction. Second, magnetic field strength. Here you can see it is closer. So magnetic field lines, magnetic field strength is stronger here. This is far away. So magnetic field strength is weaker here. So by looking the magnetic field lines, we can tell all the things. Now, second picture, which is given in your book also, NCERT book, you must practice this one. And second, this which I am drawing in the board also. Suppose a current carrying loop, means circular loop is there. Current is start in this direction, moves like this, and ultimately come here. Suppose it is connected to some battery or anything, we are not concerned about this. A closed current carrying loop is there. So how will you draw the magnetic field line? Again apply Maxwell right hand thumb rule. So you will get, if you are drawing the Maxwell right hand thumb, hold it here. You will see the magnetic field lines are like this. This is anti-clockwise. So this you have to draw, the magnetic field is in this direction. Similarly here, the current is going downward, enclose this. Hold this in the right hand, this is the direction of current, this is the pattern of magnetic field line. So this is the pattern. This is the pattern. This will be the pattern. You can see, student, it is actually a three-dimensional picture. The magnetic field which I have drawn is like this, and in this it is like this. This is the three-dimensional picture, but we cannot draw in the board. And in the center, this line you can see it is coming from your side to my side. If this is the loop between us, then it is coming from you and coming towards me. So this straight line, this loop is going straight, and ultimately at the center it became straight. A straight line, I have already told you that parallel straight lines indicates uniform magnetic field. Uniform magnetic field. So what are the things which you have to note here? That if you want to know the magnetic field direction inside the loop, if you draw the tangent, you can see here. But outside the loop, if you will draw tangent, you will get like this. So in three dimension, if this is the wire, and if I am drawing the tangent, it will go outside the loop. If I am drawing the tangent on the magnetic field line, it go towards you. But inside, it will come towards me. So in the three-dimensional picture, if the current carrying loop is there, inside the magnetic field lines is toward me. But outside the loop, the magnetic field is toward you. This line is actually, if in three dimension, it is toward you. In three dimension, this line, which is in the upward in this board, it is toward me. So this is about the magnetic field lines and the magnetic field related to straight conductor and a circular loop. So we will stop here, student, and we will discuss more topics related to it in the next class. Thank you.